Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I have a very special guest, Dan Sachs, the president and co-founder of AppDirect. After getting his bachelor's degree in political science at McGill University, Dan went on to get his master's degree from Harvard University in management, finance, and accounting. Founded in 2009, AppDirect offers a subscription commerce platform that removes the complexity of building a recurring business model. Sell any product through any channel on any device as a service. But today, I want to talk to Dan about Decoding Digital, one of the leading podcasts in the industry. Dan, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Thanks so much. So happy to be here, Steve.
Happy to have you on. I know you're a big fan.
All the time.
All right. Well, first question. Under the tagline of Decoding Digital, it says that this is a place that you can hear inspirational thought leaders who share professional and personal stories about navigating the digital world with lessons and best practices to help you drive transformational change. Now, I know you've had a very successful first season with the podcast, and you just launched into the second season. Please talk about that. What is Decoding Digital, and why did you start the podcast?
So Decoding Digital is a podcast where we hear from innovators, visionaries, and what we call digital heroes on their entrepreneurial journeys. And, as you mentioned, I've been at it at AppDirect since 2009, and I have had the pleasure of having incredible conversations with executives of Fortune 500 companies and startup founders and innovators in engineering and the like. And the genesis of Decoding Digital was to say, how do we take these private conversations that are so exciting and engaging, and how do we create a format where we can open it up so everyone can learn from these insights? And season one was so exciting, where we got to hear from leaders, including the co-founder of Square and the co-founder of CrowdStrike, and leaders across many different industries. And I couldn't be more excited to bring back Decoding Digital with a very strong season two. And I'm very excited and honored to be on the Top Gun Show to talk about it.
That's great, man. I can't wait. I mean, I follow your podcast. It's incredible. So in this upcoming season, what type of guests are you hoping to have on your podcast? Or, I mean, is that too confidential for you to share? You got Elon Musk. I mean, who's coming on your show this year?
Anything for you, Steve. So the first episode is actually Joe Lonsdale, who is the co-founder of Palantir and leader at APC. And he actually was very close with Elon, and he actually referenced some interesting Elon quotes and comments. So check out that podcast. I also have other people in the VC industry, including Adrian Grenier, who may be better known for his role as Vinny Chase in Entourage, the hit HBO show. And I also have some great innovators that are really focused on different aspects of the technology landscape that I think are really relevant today. Including experts around product-led growth and other areas that I think will be really engaging.
That's great. That's great. Well, who's the targeted audience, and how will they benefit from listening in?
The targeted audience for Decoding Digital is anyone who wants to be inspired or learn about how to be a digital innovator. And what we really want to do is unlock the secrets from these digital heroes and encourage anyone to have the confidence that they can develop the skill sets and characteristics to become a digital hero. And we actually did a research report last year with a professor at Boston University, Gerald Kane, and he's also an author of the book Technology Fallacy. And what we uncovered is that there are certain characteristics of digital innovators, including tenacity, visionary, the ability to persevere through challenges. And we speak a lot about these characteristics. And the goal of the show is to really enable anyone who wants to be an innovator to learn about these characteristics and develop them. So we both have like the hard and soft skills that we go deep on, and we decode, and we go really kind of many layers deep to unlock that secret sauce and enable anyone to be a digital hero.
I love it. I love it. Well, I know that the second season has been more anticipated than the fifth season of Yellowstone. Yellowstone on Paramount Network. I mean, they think they crashed Paramount on that first season. And I know there's a big line of people wanting to watch your podcast. Where can they find your podcast?
So you can find our podcast on the podcast players of choice. You can also go to decodingdigital.com. And I hear Kevin Costner is a big fan of the Top Gun show. So
Yeah, I gotta get his mug. He keeps texting me and stuff. It's
Exactly.
terrible.
Exactly.
Well, Dan, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show, and that I
That I
know
am.
you know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. So I have to ask you this question. As a little kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a CEO. I actually created like a project when I was like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I was maybe 8 years old, and it was like I wanted to be a CEO. I always knew that I wanted to start a company, run a company, and be able to inspire others and have a big impact in the world. So it's been a consistent theme.
That's amazing. Did you know what kind of company back then when you were 8 years old that you wanted to lead?
No, at the time, my family was in the furniture store business, so I thought, maybe it would be in retail or in hospitality, but I could have never imagined it would be a tech company. But I think it's been really rewarding, and it's interesting when you look back. It's fun to connect the dots, but looking forward, I think there's a lot that can ensue in the world, and I'd encourage any entrepreneur to follow your passion and be open to new opportunities as they come.
Well, I just got to tell you, I mean, I'm so proud and so honored to be one of the many happy team members on your organization. You and Nick have done an incredible job leading this company. And I know most people think about the end game, like, oh, as soon as we get to where, our goal, our life will be great. I'm telling you right now, I love the journey. Nobody's perfect. We're learning as we go. But I'll tell you what, the culture and what you guys have built here has been absolutely incredible. I love being a part of it.
That means a ton. The journey is so important. And in fact, me and my wife, we vowed to each other on our wedding day to be positive, present, grateful. And I bring those values, to my life every day, along with the AppDirect values. But I think that, presence and really enjoying the journey is something that can be easily overlooked. And I'm so great to hear that you're enjoying the journey. And I know you're a values-based leader and you're inspiring so many. So I couldn't be happier to be on the show.
Well, thank you. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy schedule, Dan. I know how busy you must be, but this is just the first of many appearances for you on the Top Gun Show. Thanks a lot.
I love it. Thank you, Steve. Take care.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Cheers.